TV, I'm Mike Barajas.
And I'm Melissa Wilson. Houston is seeing a new form of illegal self-expression.
It is carried out in broad daylight, often right in front of the local cops. Fox 26's Ned Hibbert is live with a video you'll see only on Fox. It shows one perpetrator in the act. Ned, who is this guy?
Well, Mike and Melissa, he goes by the street name Give Up. Here's some of his handiwork here. Now, depending on your point of view, Give Up is either committing art or vandalism. For decades, graffiti meant this. Opposing forces of nature were balanced. Street artists packing spray paint.
They'll put hours and hours into putting their artwork up, and the city would just come by and just buff it with, they don't care.
Abatement specialists armed with roller brushes.
It's a battle, back and forth. They put it on, we take it off.
Create and destroy. Who's doing what? That's in the eye of the beholder. But into that stalemate now climbs a new strategy. Wheat pasting.
That's something new that's just come into Houston, but we are starting to come across it right now within the last 6 months. We've seen an increase.
Wheat pasting is named after the paste used to glue up messages pre-printed on large sheets of paper. You're watching a guy who calls himself Give Up break the law by posting his art on Houston billboards. Fox 26 obtained this video from a filmmaker who's shooting a documentary on illegal street art in Houston. The film, Stick 'em Up, profiles Give Up as he plasters Houston with his words and images, sometimes right over the advertiser's message, and often right under the noses of police.
They know the difference between real graffiti and gang graffiti and all that. I don't think they really pay attention to this.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen Give Up doing the thing and not even thought twice about it because they just thought he was getting paid to be there.
This guy goes by Gonzo247, a street artist gone legit. He now co-owns an art gallery called Aerosol Warfare, along with Christian Azul.
Pepsi does it, Coke does it, but they're selling you something. Art on the street, what's it selling you? A thought, a good time, a feeling?
It may not be selling anything, which is not to say street art is free. Councilmember Sue Lovell chairs Houston's Quality of Life Committee and says the city spends about $1 million a year painting over it.
So we're wasting a lot of money to go after people that are arrogant enough to think they can do whatever they want to do, wherever they want to do it.
If it's just glue and paper on a wall, who's that really hurting?
The reformed graffiti artists say wheat pasting is gaining in popularity.
In my opinion, it's only going to get bigger.
The image can be created in private and duplicated hundreds of times. The public pasting, which in this case was captured by that documentary filmmaker, only takes a few seconds, compared to hours for a one-of-a-kind spray-painted mural that's vulnerable to the roller brush. The criminal consequences, however, are the same.
I will forewarn at least the Pacers in Houston that I will arrest you as a sheriff of Harris County. It will be my job to arrest you if you're violating the laws.
Wheat pasting just makes illegal street art more efficient, which is good news or bad news, depending on which side you're on.
I don't want to see like McDonald's billboard. I would rather see art on billboards.
The bottom line on graffiti is if it is not your property, you can't do it. You're breaking the law.
And that law could get even more strict. One bill currently pending in the Texas legislature would force anyone caught doing something like this to give up his driver's license for a year. We're live in Southwest Houston tonight. I'm Ned Hibbert, Fox 26 News.
A live look right now.